What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Danganronpa 3, The End of Hope's Peak Academy episode reviews. I know we are back to the screen formation, but I want to get these out as soon as possible because I want to do some cool stuff with this. I'm not going to go into it now, but there may be some cool stuff coming in related to Danganronpa 3. So, yeah, so you'll want to stick up for that. Basically, we are going to be reviewing episode 3, and this is going to be a shorter review, just because I've actually already reviewed this, but my mic wasn't plugged in the entire time, so that really sucked. And, it's funny because I made the exact same mistake the night before while I was streaming. I never turned my mic on, so it was just gameplay. And, yeah, so we're not messing up this time. I think it's actually recording. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the summary. So basically, what happened in this episode, it's revealed that Asahina is not dead. It was just like tomato sauce and a toy knife, which where the traitor got that, I have no idea, to be honest. Like, you just bring it with him? Like, do you have a giant bag? Whoever had the giant bag is the traitor? Oh my god, it's confirmed that it's Bullman? I don't know. And then everyone's like, yay, okay, they didn't get anyone in this room, and they look over and they're like, oh, never mind, Gozu's dead. And then the awesome, sick, amazing. Oh, I should get my mouse out of there. Sorry. Oh wait, you can't see the mouse. Never mind. You know what I mean. The amazing intro plays. I really like that intro. And so after that, they're all sad and stuff. And Kirigiri, Ryota, and Tengen. It's hard remembering all these people's names. It's ridiculous. And then when V3s come out, it's like 16 new people, and then I have to remember all their names. There's too many names. 16 per game. I don't even remember half of the first game's people. Sorry, got off topic there. So Kirigiri, Ryota, and Tengen all wake up, and they're like, I wonder who died. It's like, well, luckily it wasn't any of us, so let's try and find it out. Meanwhile, back at the Makoto squad, Asahina tells Makoto, you need to make everyone think that well, not make everyone think you're right, make everyone know that you're right about this. He's like, well, I'd have to talk to them to do that. Is there any way to do that without them trying to stab me? Because that's all that happens whenever I try to talk to them. Or they punch me, one or the other. And this Gecko Hara is like, yes, there is the PA room where you can make like announcements and stuff. Just use that. And he's like, oh, okay, where's that? It's like, and she gives like a map. So they're sneaking down, and you notice that Gecko Hara like makes a circle and then turns right. So Makoto's like, hey, I noticed something. Can you not turn right? And they play the Dracula theme. It's like, oh no, how could you find out my forbidden action? He's like, if that goes out, then I'm done for. And he's like, no, it's okay. I'll show you mine just so you believe me. And it's like, no running in the halls. It's like, man, that sucks. Like, that's just such a bad one. It's like, you're trying to get away from being killed, and it's just like, I can't run. I'm just gonna walk. I wonder if speed walking, I wonder if that counts as running. It's like, Monokuma, I'm not running, but I'm not walking. I'm speed walking. Does that count? And, I don't know what would happen. Anyways, and Asahina's like, oh yeah, and mine is getting punched or kicked. And she's like, sorry I didn't, like, help you back there when you were getting beat up. It's just, I didn't want to die. So he's like, oh, no worries. It didn't hurt that much. So then Kimura is walking, and they hear her, so then Asahina and Gecko Hara go to distract her. Meanwhile, Makoto goes to the announcement room, and he's like, he gets to the announcement room, and then it goes to Kirigiri, Ryota, and, what's the old man's name? Tengen. And Ryota is upset, because he's like, this is stupid. They said it's being broadcast the entire world, right? So we should be working together to try and stop this. We should be believing in each other and creating hope. And Kirigiri just says, hey Ryota, can you show me your forbidden action? And he just walks away and he's like, what, well, and he's like, boom, that's why. That's why we can't trust each other. Because some of ours might be, our forbidden action might be revealing our forbidden action, whereas some of us just can't trust us in case there's a traitor. Well, there is a traitor, so yeah. And he's like, oh man, so that's why. And then Makoto comes on the air, and he's like, hello? Is this thing on? He's like, yeah, okay, it is. And he's like, so, hello. I know a lot of you probably think I'm the traitor right now, but I'm just gonna clear things up a little bit. So you may think I'm working with the Remnants of Despair to do this to you all, but I'm not. See, the reason is when I was in Branch 14, I was on the rescue unit, and then I found the former high school kids of Hope Speak Academy, and I knew what they had done. I knew they were the Ultimate Despairs, but before they were the Ultimate Despair, they were actual people. They had good lives here at Hope Speak Academy. So I tried to take them in, and I tried a way to save them, which was the Neo World program, where I tried to erase all the despair from their minds. Unfortunately, there was an unforeseen setback, but we still made it out nonetheless. And now they live on Jabberwock Island, not as the Ultimate Despairs anymore. And then Sakura is talking to Munakata, and he's like, that was a crappy speech. And Munakata just says, no, it was a great speech, but it was hollow. None of his words meant anything. So then he goes, and he breaks the glass instead of going through the door, which makes me believe his forbidden action is opening a door. That's my guess right now. It's the only logical one, so that's my guess right now. So basically, he says, you want to create hope. You're doing it in a wrong way. In order to create hope, you must have despair. And then once you defeat the despair and kill it, that is what creates hope. And Makoto's like, no, you don't need any despair to create hope. There can be even a fragment of hope if you just want to hope. He's like, no, that's wrong. He's like, no, you're wrong. And then basically he's like, alright, if you can survive this blade, then that proves that you're right. It's like, what? How does that make sense? I don't know. Munakata is a weird character. I can't think of a whole lot of people who actually like him. Like, he's just weird. But yeah. And then the episode ends with him swinging the blade at Makoto. Makoto's like, oh no. Well, actually, no, he doesn't say that. But then the episode ends, and it's like, oh no, what happened? You won't know until the next episode of Danganronpa 3. That actually that rhymes with Dragon Ball Z. That's kind of funny, or at least the 3 and Z. You know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, enjoyable episode. I don't know. This series is good. I like the Despair arc a bit better right now, but yeah, this is a pretty good episode. I enjoyed it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, remember to like, kind of subscribe, all that fun stuff. Stick around if you want to see more Danganronpa episode reviews as well as playthroughs, but that's coming later in a couple months. And when V3 drops in North America, then then I will play that. But yeah. Also, if you like DC stuff, go check out my Batman Arkham Origins playthrough. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And yeah. Peace out.